Oh, hello, Helsinki! How's everyone doing? So guys, I'd like to share a story with you from back home. There are 500 million small-sized farmers across Africa who rely on agriculture to survive. And in places like Mozambique, where I come from, agriculture still accounts for over 60% of the economy. Now, these are farmers like Teresa, which grows these beautiful, delicious lettuces, but it's too small to be accepted by traditional retails. And with no access to consumer markets, she is forced to live with less than $20 per month. That is very hard if you think about it. Without level of income, she cannot send the kids to a good education, they follow up on her footsteps, and that perpetuates the poverty cycle. On the other side, you have more than 50,000 customers every single day are looking to buy these products. But with so many inefficiencies in the middle, getting access to them becomes a very inconvenient experience. Now, imagine, ladies and gentlemen, how easy could it be if, with a touch of a button, this same customer could have access to all the products that she wants and have them delivered by the doorsteps, while at the same time, contribute to the increase of over 5 times the income of the small farmer. Well, that's exactly what we've managed to achieve with our online platform, IZYSHOP, that connects the small and medium-sized producers to consumer markets with home delivery. With this service, we are tapping into the world's fastest growing economies, which represent a market size of over $25 billion, growing at a 7% yearly rate. Now, how does this work, you may ask? Well, very simple. We crowdsource the existing farmers from the locations where we operate, have them log into a system based on the type of products that they can supply, their size, their location, and other relevant information. So when the customer comes online, can choose any products that they want, we have them deliver at their doorstep, and they choose to pay either online or upon deliver. Now, there's nothing quite like that in the market so far. And within the last 15 months, not only we've managed to acquire some thousands customers who buy on average $100 every single week, but we are on track to become profitable by mid next year. Now, this has only been possible thanks to a great team of passionate and dedicated people. Anila, our COO, from who I've known for more than 10 years, is an agriculture engineer, and she's been working closely with the small farmers to ensure that they can have a better yield of their plantations. Aquilino, my best friend from over 25 years, is the best coder I've ever known. He's our CTO, and myself, well, I'm just the crazy guy who quit a job as a country manager for a multinational firm to change the world. This is what gives me the confidence that the 500,000 you are investing with us will be used to help us move 1 million farmers out of the poverty line within the next 3 to 5 years, just like Teresa. Oh, by the way, speaking of Teresa, she's earning now close to $100 a month. She's hiring an assistant for a small plantation, and we'll be sending her daughter to university next year. So guys, if you want to be part of this great revolution in ending poverty, join us. And together, we will do great by doing good. I'm Tich Munyekat, and we are IZYSHOP. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shari. It's really excellent. I have a question. Do you also help the farmers, to increase productivity? Beyond, kind of connecting them to the customers, is there also an approach of helping them to increase productivity or give them some advice?
Yes, absolutely. As I mentioned, Anila, our COO, is an engineer, an agriculture engineer. And every time we can, we try to work them closely to help them increase their productivity. Just as the case of Teresa, she used to produce like lettuces and peanuts. And before the end of the culture, she would strip the soil literally. So Anila said, why don't you use the leaves to improve the quality of the soil? So this is was one of the examples of how we managed to try to work with them to increase productivity. Yes, absolutely.
So are you tracking the sign-up of users? How does it spread, and what are the sources? Do users introduce this service to other users? How does it spread?
Absolutely. All the numbers were achieved with virtually zero advertising on our site. It's purely word of mouth. I mean, and a beautiful thing that we see, people log in, they try the services, they become users, and they buy regularly almost every single week. So, yes.
Titos, how do you connect the farmer to this portal? Do you have to manually reach out to each household and get them online, or how is that done?
So we discovered that there are small farmers associations. What we do is work with these farmers associations so they can do this collecting process at the early stage once we have orders from our clients. So the guys at the farmers associations, they are responsible of actually bringing these products to our distribution center. And from there on, we handle the delivery.
So you post it on
Yes.
the website and they bring it to you?
Yes, absolutely.
Apart from money, what is the one spot where you still feel like there's a weakness that you need help or you need something extra that
Well,
you don't have?
technically, I mean, we've been doing this with a very small team, and some of the things that we would like to implement in terms of our platform, we cannot source them locally. So if we could have access to a great technical experienced team, that would definitely help us move this to the million farmers that we want.
Just another operational question. How do you transport the goods to the consumer?
So it's mixed. 30% of the delivery we handle ourselves. We have a van. The other 7% we started experimenting with moto taxi drivers. So when they have like idle capacity, they can use the time that they have to also do the delivery for us, which help them also increase some of the income. All right. Thank you.